Hello, my friends. Today is 20th of January 2023. Now it's 12:30, middle of the day by Moscow time. I'm Levan Gudadze, and you are watching my channel in which I try to share with you latest news that are making headlines in Russian media outlets and Russian language pages on different internet platforms. Before I talk about news, let me ask you to share information about my channel, to share links to my videos and my channel with your friends on your internet platforms that you are active. That will greatly increase my chances to reach wider audience, and it will mean a great deal for me. I'll be very much appreciated. And of course, if you can and if you find this video interesting, push that like button, leave some commentary, and yeah, yet again share link of my channel. Now let's start talk about news, man. And main news today gonna be this gathering of NATO military leaders in Germany, in Ramstein air base. Predictions are that we're gonna hear a little bit later in the afternoon decisions about sending more military equipment to Ukraine. And my personal prediction is that Germany will probably refuse to send its own tanks to Ukraine, but allow other countries that are operating Leopard 2 tanks to deliver those tanks to Zelensky's Nazi regime. Let's see how it goes. I did read this morning information that Netherlands, for example, is considering to send to Ukraine F-16 fighter jets. So madness is growing in Western elites day by day, even hour by hour. And today this gathering in Ramstein gonna be a clear demonstration of this madness. Let me show you some media outlets that I did already open. This is RIA Novosti, and here main news. Of course, this gathering in Germany. This news did articulate that more than representatives of more than around 50 countries will be attending this summit, and the main topic of discussion will be military aid to Ukraine. Today we had information. I will open my Telegram channel. If you can, please subscribe to my Telegram channel. You will see a link in the description of the video. I do share here news and video from during the day, and we have here news, for example, about new military aid package from USA that will be sent to Ukraine, and about this package probably will be announced on today's in Ramstein 2 today. So let me read it for you. This new package is 2.5 billion in US dollars. So Ukraine will receive additional anti-tank missiles for NASAMS system, 8 short-range air defense systems, AN-TWQ-1 Avenger, 59 M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicles with 590 TOW anti-tank missiles and 295,000 25mm ammunition. This is an interesting moment because, if I'm not mistaken, US is actively using for its guns, including on a Bradley, ammunition with depleted uranium, and Iraq, for example, up to nowadays experiencing very heavy problems, health problems with its citizens because of immense use by US and its allied forces in Iraq, ammunitions with depleted uranium. So Ukrainian citizens, I mean, if they still have any will to do something about events that are taking place in and around the countries, they should raise their voice, because this ammunition will be used on their land, and they're gonna suffer from radiation poisoning. That's a serious stuff. So yeah, man, let's continue. US also sent to Zelensky's Nazi regime 90 Striker armored personnel carriers with 20 mine rollers, 53 armored vehicles, MRAP armored vehicles, 350 HMM WV armored vehicles. I don't even know what these are, but some kind of personal carriers. 20,000 155mm artillery shells, about 600 155mm high precision M942 Excalibur projectiles, 95,000 105mm artillery shells, 11,000 120mm mortar mines, and additional ammunition for HIMARS multi-launch rocket systems. 12 transport loading vehicles, 6 command and staff vehicles, 22 armored vehicles for TOW anti-tank systems, additional missiles IGM-88 HARM. These missiles are against radars, at least that's how it's supposed to be used. About 2,000 anti-tank missiles, more than 3 million cartridges for small arms, equipment for destruction of obstacles, anti-personnel mines M18, Claymore, night vision devices, spare parts, and other field equipment. So as you see, it's a lot of weapons that are going to Ukraine, but eventually this will of course only prolong this conflict, but did not save Zelensky's regime. And now probably we can say that even statehood of Ukraine is underlined, because further escalation of this war, I believe, will finish Ukraine as a state. That's how it's gonna be. So I'm quite sure British military leaders will make statements today about their aid, military aid package to Ukraine. As you know, London already announced that they will send some 14 Challenger 2 tanks and more than 100 armored personal carriers, and of course, big news that everyone is waiting for today from this gathering in Ramstein Air Base is gonna be the decision of Berlin, what decision they will make. And as I said already, my prediction is that Berlin will refuse to send its own Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine, but will allow Poland and other NATO member states that are operating these tanks to deliver them to Zelensky's regime. I did read in the last days some articles in which there were articulated the amount of weapons, amount of tanks that will be sent on the first step, if I may say, and I did see number around 100. So it seems like 100 Leopard 2 tanks may be sent to Ukraine. And I watched yesterday on one of the Western TV channels interview with some current and former generals of NATO member states, and they were excited about this perspective of sending these main battle tanks to Ukraine, and they were talking like some kind of idiots, to be honest, because it's hard to believe that generals can be so stupid, because they were saying that this is gonna be a game changer in Ukraine, these 100 tanks or whatever, man. Even though they probably, they must be informed. They should know that Zelensky's regime already lost hundreds of tanks, hundreds of T-62, T-64, T-72, T-80 tanks, which are not much less than this Leopard 2 tanks, because everyone should understand Ukraine will not receive latest variants of Leopard 2 tanks. They will receive like tanks that were built some 30 years ago. Even if modernized, their protection is not as good enough, to take on Russian anti-tank missiles. And yet again, man, most of the armored vehicles in Ukraine were destroyed by artillery and mines and the land anti-tank mines, man. And no tank in the world has good protection against artillery or mines, So of course this, if we will see later on today announcement about deliveries of Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine, no matter what Western elites gonna say, it will definitely not be a game changer. That's for sure. So yet again, let's wait and see. So this video is already 13 minutes, so I have to wrap it up. And I will make a second video today, and I will talk about some other news then. So this is it for now. I hope you find this video interesting, and if so, please push that like button, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and share links to my videos and my channel on your internet platforms that you are active. That will help my channel and me greatly, and I'll be very much grateful. Thank you very much for your time. This is it for now. Take care.